Hello, Kentucky. Andrija Jelavic is a perfect fit to start his career at Kentucky. He has a lot of talent to work with. This is the man from Kentucky. Can BBN trust him? Let's get to the Wildcats news. Jelavic has arrived at Kentucky. From the moment he stepped on campus, the Croatian forward demonstrated a level of confidence and adaptation that many would expect to see only after months of transition. The ease with which Jelavic has fit into the team's routine, both on and off the court, has been a source of optimism for BBN, with Mark Pope leading the program. The newly arrived, 9 looks set to play a crucial role in the upcoming season. Jelavic's early impact transcends numbers and statistics. He brought with him something more valuable: a veteran mentality shaped by years of competing against senior players in top-tier European leagues. This experience is rare for a college player and could be exactly what Kentucky needs to regain its position as an undisputed powerhouse in college basketball. He's a very good young man who's dreamed of this opportunity for a long time, Pope said of his new athlete. The coach's words reflect not only anticipation, but also conviction that Jelavic is ready to shine. But what's truly impressive is how quickly Jelavic has adapted to the American lifestyle and the frenetic pace of college basketball. For many, international players moving to the United States can be an emotional roller coaster, fraught with cultural and logistical challenges. However, Jelavic seems to have jumped right into the heart of the Wildcats operation, according to Kentucky assistant coach Alvin Brooks III. It's impossible to say he wasn't here over the past few weeks. This seamless integration was evident from the team retreat to the first official practices, where the 4 has already demonstrated a remarkable level of chemistry with his new teammates. And when it comes to pure talent, Jelavic doesn't disappoint. For a player his height, his multifaceted skills are uncommon. He can perform moves that many players his size simply can't. His smooth touch on the ball, sharp vision, and ability to create plays for both himself and his teammates make him a constant threat in any match. For his size, he can do some things that a lot of people his size can't, Brooks noted. This comment is not only a compliment to Jelavic's individual talent, but also an indication of how he can expand Kentucky's offensive repertoire. Still, the real test lies ahead. A solid week is promising, but college basketball demands consistency over months, and this is where the work starts to get interesting. Jelavic will have to continue putting together good weeks, building his fitness and refining his tactical understanding within Pope's system. The coach has been clear about his expectations. He expects the Croatian forward to make an immediate impact. This means Jelavic will need to not only live up to the high expectations, but exceed them. Can BBN trust Jelavic? So far, all signs point to yes. His late arrival in the country could have been an insurmountable obstacle, but he turned it into an opportunity to demonstrate resilience and dedication. From the Cincinnati Open to practice at the Joe Kraft Center, Jelavic has demonstrated that he's not just physically present, he's mentally committed to the Kentucky project. He chose to wear the number 9 jersey, a symbol of pride and responsibility. For any player entering the Wildcats lineup, and from Pope and Brooks' words, it's clear they see Jelavic as someone who can honor that legacy. As the season approaches, all eyes will be on the Wildcats' number 9. Will he be the catalyst Kentucky needs to return to the top? The answer may not be completely clear, but the pieces are starting to fall into place. With Jelavic integrated into the group and showing flashes of brilliance, fans can start dreaming again. Let's see what happens next. Mark Pope is committed to this recruitment. The defining image of this phase is almost cinematic. The clock had barely struck midnight on September 3rd when Pope was already on his way to his first meeting with Tay Kinney, a 5-star point guard. From the state, this meeting wasn't just symbolic. was a clear signal that Kentucky is willing to run faster, work harder, and position itself as the inevitable choice for the best talent in the country. The accelerated pace of this recruiting strategy is a statement of intent. While other programs are still adjusting their schedules or waiting for strategic moments, Pope and his staff are already on the ground, scouring the country for personal connections and opportunities to impress. It's the example of Caleb Holt. The No. 1 point guard in the class of 2026 is emblematic. Having a player as promising as Holt on campus for an official visit is a significant coup for Kentucky. He is exactly the kind of talent who can transform a competitive team into a national title contender. His presence in Lexington this weekend isn't just a casual visit. It's a tangible demonstration of Pope's seriousness about the future. But Pope's moves don't stop there. He also took time to visit Arifan Diane, the rising center who will be on campus soon. This decision to divide his attention between different positions, investing in point guards like Holt and Rippey, while also courting a dominant player like Diane, shows that Pope is building a balanced roster capable of competing on multiple fronts. However, the clear priority seems to be strengthening the perimeter, especially with a focus on elite point guards. Darren Rippey Jr., another name on Pope's list, is a prime example. The fact that he was visited by the Duke coach on the same day underscores the intensity of this competition. If there's one thing we can take away from this coincidence, it's that Pope isn't just playing the recruiting game, he's determined to win. This aggressive approach is all about urgency. Kentucky needs to replenish its talent, and Pope knows there's no time to waste. Every official visit, every personal meeting, and every minute spent flying around the country is an investment in building a solid foundation for the future. It's a philosophy that combines tradition with modernity, respecting the program's legacy of excellence while adapting its strategies to the realities of contemporary recruiting. What makes this new era even more fascinating is how Pope is leveraging every available resource. He's not just selling Kentucky's prestige or the passion of Big Blue Nation. He's creating personalized experiences for each recruit. For Holt, that means experiencing the electric atmosphere of a football weekend in Lexington, surrounded by the infectious energy of the fans. For Diane, it means highlighting personal connections, like the fact that Damon Archibald, Pope's brother-in-law, coaches the young center at Iowa United Prep. These are seemingly small details, but they can make all the difference in these players' final decisions. Pope's recruiting blitz is more than a series of strategic moves. It's a direct message to competitors. Kentucky won't wait in the shadows while other programs try to attract top talent. This is a program ready to lead again. And Pope is proving he's willing to make a difference. Former Kentucky defensive end Za'Darius Smith has finally found a place to take his career to its most promising stage in the NFL. After a trajectory marked by consistent talent and dedication, but without ever winning a Super Bowl ring, Smith signed with the Philadelphia Eagles, a team that has been among the top title contenders in recent seasons. For Kentucky fans, this news is not only an important step in the career of one of their most illustrious former athletes, it is also a reminder of the lasting impact Mark Stoops' program has had on the NFL. Over 10 seasons, Za'Darius has played for 5 different teams, always demonstrating his ability to pressure opposing quarterbacks and be a constant presence in the defensive trenches. Although he came close to his ultimate goal in Green Bay and had remarkable performances in Detroit, where he replaced Aiden Hutchinson with professionalism and efficiency, last Sunday's luck seemed to elude him, despite a 15-win regular season. With the Lions, the team was eliminated in the first round of the playoffs, leaving Smith closer to his goal, but still without achieving it. The Kentucky veteran was undeterred. His exemplary attitude and commitment to his profession drew attention again. And when negotiations with Detroit fell through, a unique opportunity presented itself. The Eagles, a team that has appeared in 2 Super Bowls in the last 3 years, and remains a solid contender. Offered Smith a 1-year, $9 million contract. The news, confirmed by NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, represents not only a new chapter in the player's career, but also a celebration for Big Blue Nation, which sees one of its first stars under Mark Stoops reaching another level of relevance in the NFL. Despite turning 33 soon, Za'Darius shows no signs of decline. His recent performance for the Lions has been solid in 7 games. He recorded 4.0 sacks, bringing his career total to 69.0. Furthermore, his season with the Browns, in which he recorded 9.0 sacks, cemented him among the NFL's top 20 in several pass rush metrics, including pressures, rushing yards, and pressure rate. This consistent performance, combined with the experience accumulated over a decade, makes Smith a strategic asset for the Eagles, who gained not only a skilled player, but also a veteran capable of leading and influencing the defense in decisive moments. For Mark Stoops, who still heads the Kentucky program, seeing Za'Darius reach this level is a source of pride and validation. Smith was one of the first top talents recruited by Stoops, and his success in the NFL reinforces the coach's ability to identify and develop players who not only shine in college, but also make their mark in the professional league. Smith's rise to the Eagles team is also a positive sign for current and future Kentucky athletes. With hard work, discipline, and perseverance, it is possible to transform college talent into national prominence and, now, into a legitimate shot at the NFL's top title. The outlook for Za'Darius is promising. He arrives in Philadelphia with renewed energy, accumulated experience, and a clear desire to achieve what he's lacked thus far. For the Kentucky fan community, this is a moment of celebration, a reminder that Stoops' program not only produces elite athletes, but also molds professionals prepared for the sport's biggest stages. Now it remains to be seen whether the veteran can turn his arrival at a Super Bowl contender into a fireworks-worthy finale, crowning a career built on talent, hard work, and the solid foundation he acquired at the University of Kentucky. Let us know what you think.